I'm going to record the whole process of going through to Jam-Packed Preserve's website, getting the information that we need for each product and the company, and then uploading it onto the Bridge website so that you can see how it's done and hopefully be able to go through the process yourself. So here we've got the landing page of the Bridge, and to log in we're going to put in a / and then wp-admin, and that brings you to a login page. Now I'm going to set both of you up with your own username and password. For data protection, it's better if we have a data trail, especially as the website goes on. We're going to be dealing with people's personal information. So the ICO recommends that everybody that has access to a website has their own login, and then there's a trail of information and access. So you'll have your own username here to pop in and your own password. I'm just going to log in here. So as soon as you log in, you come to this dashboard. I don't know if either of you are familiar with WordPress in the back end, but I'll just take you to the places that you need to go to add in a new vendor and product for the moment. So on the left hand side here, if we go down, you'll see we've got WooCommerce, and that is our e-commerce software. We've got products here, so if we click on products, you can see at the moment all the examples of products we've got are here in a big long list. And then a little bit further down, under products, we've got vendors. So if we click on vendors, you can see at the moment we've got Dorking Spa and Dorking Stores set up. And we can add different categories here to the different categories of the products, but we're going to keep it nice and straightforward for this. So the main information you need, I've popped here on this note. We're going to need the vendor name, a short description of the company, and a logo that we can add onto the vendor. So if we come here, click on vendors, and if we click on edit, you can see we've got a space here for name. We've got a place to upload a logo, and we've got a place to add in their profile details. Now we will put in a vendor email, but as we're just doing examples at the moment, we'll just pop in our email addresses. And there's all sorts of other information that you can add in as well. And of course, when we're doing this for real, we want to add in information about commissions and payouts and things. But for the example site, all we need is the name, description and logo. And then if we view the vendor page, you can see you have their logo, description, and then all their products. Now, if we have a look at the products, we're going to have a category for each product. We'll name this one for the Jams local produce maybe. We need a name for each product, a description of the product, the price, and a photo or photos. So if we have a quick look at an existing product, you can see we're just going to pop in the name here. We'll put in the description here. Select a category. Well, we'll add a new category when we come to it. Then you select the vendor. So we will have added them in. Pop in the product image and then set the price. And we'll paste in the description again at the bottom. And that's all we're going to do. So if we click on view that product, you can see that's all the information that we need for this. The name, the photo, the price, the description, and the category. So the first thing we need to do is add the vendor. So let's go and have a look. So their name is Jam-Packed Preserves. I'm just going to pop the information on here so we can copy and paste it from here. Let's see if we can find a little short description of them. We'll copy this is quite nice, and we'll put that in as their description. And their logo, which is this here. So most websites you can just download the images unless they're protected. If they are protected, you can take a screenshot of it. I'm going to right click on here and you can see it's offering me the choice to save the image. So I'm going to save the image as Jam-Packed logo, and a PNG image is fine. Ideally we want the logo to be 500 by 500 pixels max, so let's just have a look and see what that is. That's quite small. You can do on a Mac, tools adjust size. This is 303 by 161, so that's well within. So we've got everything that we need for the vendor, so let's go and add them. So we're going to go back to the dashboard. To get back to the dashboard, you go up to the top and to dashboard, and we're going to go down to products and then down to vendors, and we're going to add a new vendor. So I'm just going to copy and paste the information in, click on add new vendor. Now we can go in and add the other details, so let's click on edit. It's already come up with a slug, that's what's going to appear on the URL on the browser bar at the top. Let's upload logo. So you can just select your logo and just drag and drop it in. Now I'm going to make the alt text the same as the company name, so I've already got that in my clipboard, just paste that in, and there the logo's in. So let's add the description to the profile. So let's select the description, copy, and we're going to do edit and paste and match style so it doesn't pull along any code that's in there. Now the mission, I'm going to select it and make that a heading 2, and our products, we'll make that a heading 2. Okay, so the vendor email would be where all notifications are sent, but for the moment I'm just going to set that up as maggie@reddogva.co.uk. And that's it. So we're going to go down to the bottom and click on update. Now we can view the vendor, so we click on view vendor page at the top, and there you can see we've got the logo, their description, and then all their products are going to be at the bottom. So I can get rid of all of this, and now we're going to do the products. So Sue said we can take across all the classic and signature jams, apart from the ones that are out of stock, all the chutneys and chili jams, and all of the marmalades, red currant, quince and mint jellies. Okay, so here's the classic jams. Okay, so I'm going to click on apricot extra jam, and I'm going to right click on the photo, save image as apricot extra jam. And what I'm going to do, I think, to save time is I'm just going to do these straight in to the products in here. So let's create a new product. We're going to go up to the top, down to dashboard. We'll come down to the products and add new, and let's go and copy the name, edit, paste and match style. Let's come back here. Okay, so she's got 2 separate descriptions here. We've got a short description at the top and then the full description with the ingredients and everything at the bottom. So let's copy the full description here. We'll see if we can copy these tables in. I'm not sure if we need to set these up separately, but let's see. We're just going to paste that in, and that has pasted that in as a table. Just tidy it up a little bit, and then we'll copy and paste the short description here. Down to the short description box. Now we're going to add a new category, and we'll call this local produce. Click on add new category, and you can see it's already selected that. Now we can add in some tags here, so we could add in jam, select a vendor, jam pack preserves. We're going to pop in the price. I'll just put that in as £4. Now we're going to set the product image and just drag that in there, and we'll call this apricot extra jam and set product image. Now if we go up to the top, click publish and then view the product, you can see here we've got the image, title, the short description and then the long description, and that looks fine I think, so we'll just keep that as it is. Okay, so I'm going to add a couple more while you're with me. Let's go to dashboard, products, we go into all products. We could click on duplicate, and that just makes a copy of the apricot extra jam. Now one of the benefits of doing that is that when you're doing lots of the same thing, it carries across all the categories, any product tags. It doesn't carry across the vendor, which is interesting, the image and the price. So you have to remember to change everything else that you need to change, but let's go to the next one, which is blackberry and apple jam. So we'll copy the header and paste that in there. We'll copy the short description and paste that in here. The price is the same, £4 it is. And then we'll copy the long description and paste that in here. So I'm just going to delete that first. And then we just need to change the image. So let's remove the product image. Right click on the image, save image as Blackberry Apple Extra Jam. And we'll add that to the product image. Set product image. And if we go up to the top and click Publish and view the product. Now I tend to go and view the product just to make sure, especially when you're starting off. Everything there looks fine. So now if we click on Jam Packed Preserves Limited, we can see their description, and then 2 of their products are here. So we're doing jams, chutneys, marmalades and jellies. So we might want to do a category under local produce, do separate ones for jams. So if we come down here to products and categories, add a new category, jam, and the parent category would be local produce. Now then, let's pop in one of her pictures and we'll add that. I haven't put a description in yet. And then if we go back to the products, when you're in the products, you can either click on edit, you can click on view, you can duplicate, you can also quick edit. You can see here we've got the category that we put in jam, so I'm going to select that, click update and quick edit jam. So you can see now under the product categories we've got local produce, we've also got one for jam. So I'll do one for chutneys, marmalades and jellies as well. But I hope that makes sense. That's how you add a vendor and add some products. Now I've just had a look on Jam Pack's website again and noticed that they've got a lovely description of their extra jams and their chutneys. So I might well add that as a category specifically for Jam Packed. So if we do the jams first, I'm going to save this image. And we'll come back in here and we'll go to products and categories, and we're going to edit this jam category that we created. So let's click on edit, and I'm going to call this Jam Packed Extra Jams. They can have their own category, and I'll just edit the slug to match, and we'll add the description. So we'll copy this description here. And we'll add the new image in here. Now if we click update and we'll go to the store, you can click on visit store. Local produce, you'll see Jam Packed Extra Jams. So under the category you'll see photo, some description and then all the jams at the bottom. You just go up to the top, click on Howdy Admin, or it will be Howdy Andy or Howdy Paul, and then click on Log Out, and that logs you back out again.